Here's a shocking fact for you. You know that stat that around 90% of
Right,
all
trying to break
active
that
retail traders
90
lose
MA
money?
team. Be
Well,
ready
it
to
turns
get
out
out.
it's actually much, much worse than that. Years ago, researchers from the University of California, Davis actually decided to put this stat to the test and conducted a study of tens of millions of trades spanning 15 years. And what they found was incredible. It turns out that way less than 10% of active retail traders succeed. In fact, only 1% could be called consistently profitable traders, meaning that they could actually sustain being consistently profitable over several years instead of merely having profitable streaks. Think about that. It means that regardless of the stats you hear thrown out there about the percentage of profitable traders, the truth, based on an actual university-based study of tens of millions of trades, is that roughly 99% of active traders never reach the status of sustaining consistently profitable trader. Everyone who's traded for any length of time knows that trading is hard, but the vast majority of people have no idea how hard it truly is, which is why this next stat is even more fascinating. At SMB Capital, our new stock traders reach the status of sustaining consistently profitable trader at roughly 20 to 40 times the rate of independent retail traders. The stats are the stats. An SMB trader has a 20 to 40 times better chance of success than an independent trader. Remember, these are not new hires with previous experience. Most of them are complete beginners, or they're underperforming traders with limited experience at best when we hire them to trade either in our New York City office or remotely from their own homes. Some of them eventually go on to become 7-figure and even 8-figure per year traders. We have several such traders, and our top traders have each made nearly 20 million in net trading profits in a single year multiple times. These incredible feats are being continually repeated, and the firm as a whole continues to grow in terms of the number of traders that we have and the net trading profits we achieve as we enter our third decade of trading. That's what's made us one of the world's most elite and respected proprietary trading firms. Okay, and when we say prop firm, we mean it. This word has been misused over the last few years by dozens of funding companies that call themselves prop firms, even though they charge traders fees to qualify for funding and are not truly proprietary trading firms based on numerous other key factors, which I'll cover in just a bit. Instead, we have a competitive hiring process and then work to develop our traders year after year to help them become big money earners, sustaining consistently profitable traders. But for you, if you're a new or struggling independent trader, the question to ask yourself is not so much why our top traders eventually make millions per year, but far more pertinent and important to you is why SMB has this remarkable and uncommon success rate of building, sustaining consistently profitable traders from scratch, which fluctuates between 2,000% to 4,000% higher than the longer-term success rate of independent traders. Well, you're about to find out exactly why, and not only is it unlikely to be the reason you think, but more importantly, you may be surprised to find out that you can actually leverage it yourself as an independent trader. But before I share the reason, make sure to stick around until the end of this video because we put together a special bonus for you to help you grow your trading account. This is a bonus that was put together by the head of trader development at SMB Capital and myself to gift you detailed professional trading setups that you can learn and start deploying tomorrow. You'll be getting 3 cheat sheets with the exact entry, stop, exit, and other precise execution rules for 3 of our top performing stock trading strategies that have made our firm tens of millions of dollars collectively. This gift alone is worth far more than the few minutes of your time watching this video. But let's get back to the main purpose of this video. How do we achieve such incredibly uncommon success rates? And more importantly, is there a relatively easy way for you to greatly increase your own odds of success as an independent trader, even without ever being hired by us? That would be amazing if the answer were yes. And for those in the SMB trading community, we're so proud and excited to announce that the answer is, in fact, yes, because of what we've created for you. We're really excited to tell you more about it and invite you to join us in something very special. So let's jump into it. Okay, so most retail traders have a general notion of why the traders at a Wall Street prop firm would likely have better odds of success than them. The factors that come up are things like a selective hiring process, better technology, better information sources, better training, more robust and proven strategies, access to large amount of capital, and more accountability. And all of this is true. A world-class prop firm like SMB Capital provides traders with a big edge on every single one of these factors, every single one. However, we've been able to replicate a major amount of this for retail traders by offering our training programs to them instead of keeping them completely proprietary, like the vast majority of Wall Street firms do. COVID challenged us to train virtually even better. So the large investment we made in our new hires who were remote during COVID paid off. Our training programs teach all of our robust and proven strategies in exact detail while providing accountability through coaching and Discord channels, as well as powerful proprietary technology. So traders who train with us definitely gain a large amount of our edge as a prop firm. But there's one single factor, the one that we haven't mentioned yet, that not only provides one of the biggest sources of edge that we give traders, but that is the single one that can't be replicated or accessed by retail traders in any real way. Well, not until now. And that's the trading environment of an elite prop firm, which naturally gets you to ask, what is the trading environment of an elite prop firm such as SMB, and what makes it produce such a massive source of edge to help beginner and developing traders become sustaining, consistently profitable traders at such a remarkably and unusually higher rate? Okay, great question. Let me do the best I can to help you visualize it, to help you feel like you're on our desk sitting right next to us. Imagine a trading environment of dozens of professional and elite world-class traders meeting each and every day with one single goal in mind: to help each other be better, trade better, and execute better, to help each other crush it in the markets by continually elevating every aspect of their trading game, by rigorously reviewing the best trading opportunities of the day, and learning and reviewing how the elite traders at the firm entered and exited those top opportunities. By doing this, you'll get answers to questions like, and I'm going to use some names for traders at SMB to illustrate this point. How did Shark trade that? Swang scalp that same trade and still made six figures? Was Max in that play? Did he use options? Where did Raf exit? Dan G expressed the same trade with another stock. Nano and Armand crush it as well. What did they do? Okay, you get the point now. At SMB, traders level up by challenging each other to push risk responsibly in A+ opportunities that are well-defined and reviewed in detail, by intelligently planning ahead and being more prepared to spot and pounce on opportunities than other traders, by exploring new tools, techniques, and instruments to become more consistent and make more money, by continually doing the effective work that significantly improves your P&L. Not just work, but the effective work that actually matters to your P&L. The effective work learned, tested, and proven over all the years of building traders since 2005 at SMB Capital. This is what it means to be a trader at a top proprietary trading firm like SMB Capital. And now comes the best part. Now comes the very best part for you. The very best part for you and your trading account. We're so proud and excited for you to announce that we've just created a way to invite you to gain access to this unique and powerful trading environment, taking what's arguably the biggest source of edge there is to being an elite prop firm trader and handing it directly to you. We call it SMB Inside Access. The SMB trading environment I just helped you picture is characterized by one key component: an array of highly structured trading meetings throughout the week, each with its own specific focus. There are 10 different meetings, each with its own specific focus and purpose, each with its own massive value add for traders. These invaluable and unreplicable meetings, previously inaccessible to independent traders, are 1. Morning game plan. 2. The playbook. 3. Trader development. 4. Easy money trades. 5. Scalping and tape reading skills. 6. Elite swing trading. 7. Options income strategies. 8. Zero DTE options edge. 9. The bionic trader. And 10. Office hours. As you can tell from their names, each one of these meetings is unique and covers a very specific aspect of the trading and the trader development that we do here at SMB. They're taught by firm traders, desk heads, and partners who are also the most passionate teachers at SMB. Any single one of them has the power to dramatically improve your trading in various ways, and in combination, they can be game-changing to your bottom line, as you're about to see. You never know which meeting or meetings would be perfect for you as a trader, so pay close attention as we quickly dive into each one and briefly explain what the meeting is and what it can do for your trading. Obviously, we hold these meetings live in our New York City office, but we also have numerous remote traders working for us who join online. And now, SMB Inside Access will give you the opportunity to do exactly that. It is your opportunity to learn from some of the titans in the space. And of course, every single meeting is recorded and archived for on-demand viewing if you can't attend live. Also, each meeting has zero fluff because our traders are busy trading and we can't waste a single minute of the day. So we keep most of the meetings to 30 minutes each, except for a couple of the more specialized meetings, which go for an hour. The first meeting is the morning game plan. While most traders understand the need to come into each trading session prepared, few retail traders understand the kind of preparation the pros actually do. If too often you find yourself caught off guard by market moves and missing big trades that you only notice after the fact, and after opportunities worth thousands of dollars pass you by, this meeting can help you fix that. The morning game plan was designed and is led by SMB Capital co-founder Steve Spencer. Steve has nearly 3 decades of active trading experience and is by far the most experienced trader at SMB. He uses all of his experience each and every morning to prepare and arm our trading desk with a structured game plan for the upcoming trading session, which you'll be able to access. If I might, I want to add some personal color on the quality of preparation you gain access to with Steve. I've known Steve since he taught me to play tic-tac-toe when we were 5 at Sleepaway Camp on Long Island. He's always the smartest guy in the room, and I don't say that because he graduated from Wharton, the top business school in the US. Also, his greatest interest is in stocks and trading. I swear when Steve is 80, he's going to be at his trading desk trading. You are gaining access to a world-class mind who started one of the most successful prop firms in the US, whose first love is trading, each and every morning. The meeting starts with Steve's assessment of the big picture, where he dives into what's happening in the broader market and how to properly interpret it. Then, with the broader market context firmly in place, he dives into his detailed watch list of in-play stocks for the day. With a universe of 4,000 or more stocks, most traders are usually overwhelmed by an abundance of choice. Which stocks should you trade? Which ones are likely to provide the best opportunities for the day? In nearly 30 years of active trading, Steve has seen it all, and he's developed an expert ability to know which specific names to focus on and how best to trade them. So he starts out with his main list of in-play stocks that are setting up for quality trades for the trading session, highlighting the catalyst that's driving the stock and the specific key support and resistance levels to watch for both entry and exit. This often ends up handing you killer trades on a silver platter day in and day out. Imagine the level of confidence you can feel knowing that the trade setup you're entering is the same one being eyed not only by a trader like Steve, but by elite traders throughout throughout our firm who are prepped through Steve's morning game plan meeting. Instead of being on the side of retail traders who are too often 2 or 3 steps behind the pros, you'll suddenly find yourself with the same level of daily intel as some of the world's best traders. Steve then takes it a step further and covers the top second day trades setting up. These are great trades that SMB traders took advantage of the previous day, which now are providing an ideal second day setup. Steve updates the key levels to watch and outlines great entries and exits for these trades. All of this insight and prep not only greatly improves your odds of trading much better, but also increases the speed of your learning and skill development. Finally, he ends the meeting by briefly opening up to any questions traders may have, which they can post in the chat. And this can help developing traders gain a deeper understanding and more clarity on any given trading idea. So this meeting alone can be a game changer for any active intraday trader, but it's only the start. The next meeting is called the Playbook. And this is a weekly meeting that happens every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, hosted by me. And again, like all the meetings, it's recorded and available on demand in case you can't attend live. This is a special meeting developed from my second book, The Playbook, because it teaches you how to build your trading business. Trading is a business. That business is made up of trades that you deploy to earn a living. Too many independent traders take trades that do not have edge. Too many independent traders do not know how specific they must be about the variables necessary to make a quality trade. This could very well be the issue with your trading if you're not seeing the results you want. You just aren't specific enough about the trades you want to take. Too many independent traders lack exposure to trading setups taken by real traders who make real money in real time. Too many independent traders are not betting big enough in A+ trades. We fix all of this with the Playbook. The Playbook gives you a behind-the-scenes look at how our traders build trades with edge. Traders reverse engineer winning trades, either by them or top traders on the desk, into specific Playbook trades, which they then present to me during this meeting. But then we do something even more, something really fun. We score these trades. We score each variable of these Playbook trades. Those variables are big picture, intraday fundamentals, stock selection, technical analysis, trade strategy, risk management, reading the tape, technology, review, what you can do better. This is an invaluable process to witness, and you'll even have the chance to ask questions because it teaches you how to think through every single key aspect of a trade like a professional trader, as well as how we score each aspect. Once you get a good grasp of the scoring mechanism, which gets applied to multiple variables of each trade, you'll be able to score your own trades and build your playbook. You'll be able to build your trading business. The playbook drives SMB's uncommon, sustained success. It's a rigorously designed exercise that propels efficient improvement across all aspects of trading. I'll just share that I receive emails each week from developing traders all around the world, trading all different types of product. Sharing the playbook has revolutionized their trading and expressing their gratitude for my work. Contrast that to the much more random type of improvement that most traders are engaged in which you may unknowingly be engaged in. Without the right structure to know very specifically what to improve, how to score it, and what you can do to get better scores and execute better trades, you'll not be building trading setups that have edge. You're putting in a lot of work to improve, but not actually doing that which helps you make winning trades in real time. And that makes all the difference. And it's exactly what you'll train to do from the playbook. The next meeting, Trader Development, takes this process a step further. This meeting is held 4 days a week, Mondays to Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, again for 30 minutes of jam-packed, efficient learning like all the meetings. It's held by our head of Trader Development, Jeff Holden, and instead of taking playbook setups and getting feedback and scores on them from mentors, in the Trader Development meeting, our developing traders call out the various trades they took in the morning session, and we narrow them down to the top 3 trades of that particular day. We then break each of those trades down by catalyst, which we score, as well as the setup, the specifics of the trade in terms of entry and exit, as well as bet sizing and what would have been ideal. After that, we open up a discussion from traders themselves on the variety of the ways they each executed these top trades, and we see who executed them in the best ways and who made costly mistakes. So you're walking away learning and understanding the best trades from the AM session that you probably just traded. Such rigorous analysis supercharges the learning process and creates the potential for huge improvement in a short period of time. At the end of the meeting, our traders share which top trade opportunities they think can play out later in the session and even in the coming days, helping everyone be more prepared to spot and pounce on the best setups. And as part of SMB Inside Access, you'll be one of the traders who are not only becoming more prepared to trade the afternoons through real-time analysis from SMB prop firm traders, but more importantly, supercharging their learning and improvement. This is a far cry from the agonizingly slow improvement that most independent traders go through, and that alone has the potential to change the trajectory of your trading career. The next meeting, which is held Mondays at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, goes through a very similar process, except this time one of our most seasoned traders, Carlton Bryan, SMB floor manager, dissects the top 3 trades of the week that were taken by traders on our desk. The meeting is aptly called Easy Money Trades, and it gives you an inside look into what we consider to be the very top trades of the week out of the hundreds of trades taken by our traders. Now, Carlton, as floor manager, spends his day watching everyone's trades, communicating with traders on their trades, and helping them perform at their best. You'll even have the opportunity to ask Carlton questions about these trades and get answers directly from him. Think about this incredible insight you're going to be gaining by understanding what a world-class prop firm considers to be the very top opportunities that were present from a week full of opportunities. This trains you to think in specific ways, to look for specific variables and catalysts, and to become much more of a lethal sniper when it comes to seeking out and finding killer trades. Again, this is the kind of insight you can't find as an independent trader, simply because you can't tap into the experience and real-world trades and real money results of dozens of elite traders from a tier 1 proprietary trading firm. But with an invitation to SMB Inside Access, you now have these types of game-changing insights at your fingertips. Next up is a highly specialized meeting for anyone who's interested in quick hit-and-run trading, where you're in and out of the market within 5 to 30 minutes. This meeting is called Scalping and Tape Reading Skills, and it's held by our head of trader development, Jeff Holden, every Tuesday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The meeting structure is pretty similar to trader development, but the key here is the focus on scalping opportunities and then delving into scalping trade signals you can spot from tape reading. Tape reading, for those of you who don't know, is a long lost art in the world of trading. Before charts became the norm, many world-class traders made their money by knowing how to read the tape. This means reading the bid-ask dynamics and the order flow to determine whether buyers or sellers are in control and when a shift is likely to take place. Reading the tape is the biggest short-term edge that SME traders have because demand and supply information show up in the tape before they're reflected in the chart. This means that if you know how to read the tape, you can be ahead of virtually 99% of traders who are waiting for certain chart patterns to tell them to get in or out. Not that chart patterns have no value. Of course they do. Among other things, they provide the overall context for the setup. It's just that if you combine them with tape reading, you can gain a further edge and thus have a much larger advantage over almost all other traders. And the beautiful thing is that the skill of tape reading is not limited to ultra short-term scalp trades. You can read the tape to help you get better entry and exit execution on literally any time frame, any trade you take, making this meeting invaluable to any intraday trader, regardless of their style. Next up, we go to the other extreme with a meeting we call Elite Swing Trading. But before that, I want to remind you to make sure to stick around till the end of this video to receive your 3 bonus cheat sheets of 3 of our top trading setups that have made our firm tens of millions of dollars collectively. Each cheat sheet will detail the exact entry, exit, stop, and other execution rules of the powerful setup, so please don't miss that. But getting back to elite swing trading, swing trades are trades that typically have a holding period of around 2 to 5 days. Almost all of our elite traders are experts not only at scalping through tape reading and short-term chart patterns, but also at bigger holds, swing trades, and various types of option trades. But we'll get to the option sides of things in a bit because this type of trading has really taken our traders into a whole new stratosphere over the last few years. But first, let's explore swing trading. The first great benefit of swing trading is that it's much less time intensive, as you don't have to be glued to your screens to do as well. For some traders, this may be their form of trading. But for most other active traders, it makes a lot of sense to consider adding it to the intraday trading that you do, especially if you can have the expert swing trading analysis of an SMB desk trader at your disposal. That trader is Ryan Hassan, and he holds elite swing trading every Thursday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. In it, he dissects the top 2 swing trading opportunities that presented themselves in the past week, diving into the setup, the theme driving the stock, the specific entry, stop, and exit, and any adjustments that were made after the trade was initially taken. This gives you a detailed look into how a seasoned pro finds and executes swing trading opportunities that he considers easy plays. Instead of wondering if you're looking at things correctly and swing trading in the right way, you can gain the clarity you need by following the structure of a professional SME trader. Not only that, but Ryan also gives you a watch list of new ideas that are likely to play out in the coming days, preparing you for the potential entries, targets, and stops of these opportunities. This is essentially like piggybacking off the edge of a prop trader, which can give you the push you need to reach consistent profitability much faster. And finally, you'll have the opportunity to ask questions at the end of the meeting and get even greater clarity if necessary. It doesn't get much better than that for anyone who wants to make money through swing trading. Next, we get a couple of meetings that can make a big difference in the bottom line of any trader, regardless of their style and time frame. And that's the world of options. Options, if done correctly, offer traders the ability to make more money with less money and by risking less. That is a powerful combination. In fact, options trading is the one thing that has created a major breakthrough for many firm traders over the last few years, taking some of our 6-figure per year traders into 7-figure per year earners and taking some of our top 7-figure traders into 8-figure per year earners. And there's no one who's better at options trading in our firm than Max Yannick. Max is a young trading phenom who became the fastest trader in the history of SME Capital to make 7 figures in a year in net trading profits. And now he's already approaching mid 7-figure status while he's still in his mid-20s. That is elite, world-class trading indeed. Max is obsessed with options. He literally lives and breathes them. And now he's hosting a weekly meeting called 0DTE Options Edge every Friday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern. 0DTE options, for those of you who don't know, are options that are expiring the very same day. Hence, they have 0 days to expiration, i.e. 0DTE. This makes them ideal as a day trading vehicle for traders who want to express their intraday trading ideas via options. And since Max is such an expert at doing this, there's no one better to teach you exactly how to do it. In the meeting, Max starts out by quickly reviewing market themes and sentiment to explain what type of trades are working best in any given context. For instance, should you be focusing on earning stocks, low float stocks, momentum stocks, breakout stocks, or reversion stocks. Equally important, which types of stocks should you be avoiding in the given market environment for the coming week? Then Max takes the top 2 0 DTE options trades that he took during the current week and goes through a detailed analysis and review explaining the specific options dynamics that led him to take the trade, including a discussion of the options Greeks and which strikes he chose and why. He then walks you through a couple of scenarios and how the trade could have played out and what he would have done in each of those scenarios concerning trade decisions and adjustments. This teaches you how an elite options trader thinks in exact detail, helping you model his thinking and trading process for the maximum benefit to your trading account. Instead of relying on books or some YouTube videos to try to learn how to trade 0 DT options, you get to watch and model one of the top options traders on the street. Your learning curve couldn't be in better hands than that. And like virtually all of our meetings, at the end, Max will open it up for a brief Q&A to get the most relevant questions answered directly. Now going to the other side of the options world, we have the Options Income Strategies meeting held by our head of options trading, Seth Freudberg, along with seasoned SMB trader, Nick Salvatore. Options Income Strategies, which is held every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and goes for a full hour, has a different purpose. Its goal is to present examples of various types of options income strategies and how they're best applied to different trade setups and market environments. Seth and Nick review recent options income trades that were taken or should have been taken on the desk, explaining the specific trade itself and the overall strategy, the larger market environment in which the trade occurred, showing you how the trade played out day by day from an options pricing perspective, showing any adjustments that were made and then explaining why the trade worked or didn't work. After that, they open it up to Q&A so you can ask any questions you may have. So this meeting is ideal for those traders who are interested in implementing options income strategies into their trading. That doesn't require you to be correct in predicting the markets or stocks direction, and that gives you the potential to make regular income from your trading account. Whether you're an options beginner or an experienced options trader, this meeting will give you the insights you need to understand the best way to go about options trading that can give you an edge over retail traders who try to apply option strategies mechanically across the board without knowing which types of strategies work best for which environments, as well as how to adjust the strategy as the trade develops to minimize risk and maximize reward. Sometimes a losing options trade can be turned into a winner with just a simple adjustment. And in this meeting, you'll get such insights from 2 seasoned options pros. Okay, next, we switch into a unique meeting unlike any other, which we call the Bionic Trader. This meeting is held by our technology and trading indicators expert, Garrett Schreinen, every Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and also runs for a full hour. Its goal is to teach you how to build and use actionable trading tools with a real-world edge based on real-world setups. No textbook theory here. We're talking about the nitty-gritty of how to actually create your own custom trading tools and indicators that give you an edge in real-time trading. So if you've ever wished you could build your own quality trading alerts, backtests, or even models, this is the meeting for you. In it, Garrett shares his feature engineering, script writing, and model building systems that you can apply to make your own processes much more efficient and effective. That's just a fancy way of saying how to play more offense with your favorite setups. Do you want to make more money in your favorite setups? The meeting is interactive, so it'll allow for discussions and direct assistance in problem-solving trader-specific needs. The person asking the questions will get direct answers to their alert building, backtesting, or script writing issues, and the rest of the attendees of the meeting will benefit from the real-world case study in each meeting. This is an essential meeting on our desk because our traders are tasked not only with developing a playbook, but also with developing the tools to help find the trades in that playbook. This meeting takes traders from having ideas to having the skills to create alerts, scripts, or models to capture the plays in their playbook. On our desk, traders have the tools to be bionic. They use technology to improve the results rather than just purely being a discretionary trader. They build alerts, scripts, and models to enhance their performance. Alerts alert them to the setups in their playbook so they don't miss them. How frustrating is it to miss one of your best setups? Traders who build alerts don't. Traders can also learn to build scripts to assist them into entering their favorite trades more efficiently. So if a trader loves breakout trades, they can design the features or variables for this trade and build scripts to automatically detect all trades with these variables. Our traders don't just make money as discretionary traders looking for their top trades. They use technology to assist them. They are bionic. And this type of access to a professional bionic trader who's an expert in building tools, alerts, scripts, backtests, and models is rare for an independent trader. And yet that's exactly what you get in this meeting, and maybe just what you need for your trading. And finally, the last meeting is the one we dub Office Hours, held by seasoned SME pro Justin Spiro every Wednesday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And it also runs for a full hour. Office Hours is an invaluable meeting for you and other SME students to ask any trading question on any trading topic and get the answer. You can ask questions about risk management, trading process, recent trades you took, trader psychology, or any other area of trading that you need help with. Justin will answer 1 or 2 great questions each meeting that were sent to him via email, and the rest will be live questions from the meeting attendees. This is your chance to stop feeling alone as an independent trader and to have the ability to access the mind and trading experience of a seasoned Wall Street trader at one of the world's top firms. Resolving just one sticking point in your trading can sometimes be all you need to make a large leap forward. And each week, you'll have your chance to do that at Office Hours. So there you have it, all 10 meetings that comprise SMB Inside Access. And we called it Inside Access because that's exactly what it is. Access into the heart of our firm and what we do with our traders day in and day out to be better and turn new traders into consistently profitable ones in record time and turn profitable traders into superstars. Superstars who are big money earners. And there is more. We built the coolest tool to help traders, students, and you learn better. We wanted to make SMB Inside Access even more impactful and efficient for you, so we've used AI, artificial intelligence, to make the learning experience even better. This is so cool. We call it SMB Trading Mentor. Here's how it works. You ask SMB Trading Mentor a trading question. For example, you ask, what is your daily stop? SMB Trading Mentor will answer your question, as you can see here, telling you exactly what a daily stop is. Here, the answer given is, a daily stop is a risk management strategy used by traders to limit the amount of money they can lose in a single day. Then it does something more. SMB Trading Mentor populates 5 video references most relevant from our meetings with the exact timestamp. You just click on the link, jump to the exact timestamp on the meeting, and learn. These videos will provide a deeper dive into the question you asked. You will hear directly from the mentors on our desk answering these questions. How cool is that? You may be wondering how this tool generates answers. Transcripts of all the meetings for SMB Inside Access that you can attend live or on demand are uploaded into a database, which then connects to ChatGPT, and in combination, answers to your questions are generated. You will have access to SMB Trading Mentor at all times while subscribed. Think about how much more impactful and how much more efficient your learning will be with this tool. You can ask specific questions and get answers immediately without having to wade through hours of content. Our traders have mentors whom they can ask questions at any time. And now you'll have the next best thing, an impactful and efficient way to get answers to your questions directly from those same mentors. We're so pumped about SMB Trading Mentor for our students, traders, and you. Let me share something important with you. We're deeply proud of the work that we do with our traders, and the meetings we hold are the most accurate representation of who we are as a firm. Our culture, the quality of our teaching, the passion of our teachers, the great people on our desk, the amazing people we attract to our community, our excellence. And I'll say this frankly, independent traders are not going to be able to get the level of insight, access to real-life trading discussions, the quality of education, and the massively improved edge anywhere else. This just doesn't exist anywhere else. Period. Full stop. SMB is a special place for trader development. Our results, our contribution to the trading community, our success speak for themselves. And SMB Inside Access really is something special for you. And let me be clear, we're deeply humbled and grateful for the unimaginable success that we've had at SMB Capital, and SMB Inside Access is your special opportunity to be a part of our trader development. Again, we're going to be giving you 3 bonus sheets of 3 of our top performing trading strategies with their exact rules in just a couple of minutes here. But first, I'm sure you're wondering about the price of SMB Inside Access. Let's do a quick breakdown of what you're getting. There are 10 meetings, 3 of which happen multiple times a week, which makes it a total of 18 meetings per week. That's over 70 meetings a month, totaling over 40 hours of intensive, highly efficient, game-changing instruction and guidance. These are the same meetings our new traders are going through at our firm. This for you is like having a seat on our trading desk. If you value 1 hour of time from SMB's co-founders and most seasoned traders at a mere $100, which is far, far below its true real-world value, that puts that value of a monthly subscription to SMB Inside Access at over $4,000, given the more than 40 hours of meetings per month. But we're not going to ask anyone to pay anything near that. We created SMB Inside Access not to give a few select people the ability to have access to our firm, but rather to give virtually any independent trader with the desire to be consistently profitable the best chance at making it in this tough sport. Remember, our primary business, by far, not even close, is a P&L prop firm. We don't charge fees to allow traders to earn funding like all the funding companies out there that claim to be prop firms. Instead, we go through a highly competitive hiring process and then train the traders we hire from scratch, pay them while they're learning, provide them the trading capital and technology that they need. Real trading capital. Take on all of the risk, real trading risk, provide the extra resources they need to succeed, whatever they need, and then split profits with them. We make the vast majority of our money as a proprietary trading firm and a prop firm, splitting the profits from our traders and subtracting out all of those expenses that go into the resources we provide for the traders. If our traders are not highly profitable, we don't survive. It's as simple as that. So given that we are a true proprietary trading firm and that developing traders that make consistent big money is how we survive and grow as a firm, our primary objective at all times is to find the next star traders. And because our culture is very different from the secretive Wall Street trading firms most people hear about, we also look for trading talent publicly among the independent trader population. And so it's in our best interest to have as many serious traders as possible with access inside our world, because that'll give us the largest population from which to find trading talent and grow the next batch of 7 and even 8-figure star traders. Those of you who accept this invitation to SMB Inside Access, subscribe and attend our meetings, will see how radically different it would be to trade for a top proprietary trading firm. And while only a handful will likely end up joining our ranks, it's a win-win for everyone, because we end up finding trading talent that we never would have. And you will end up with a much higher chance of becoming a consistently profitable trader than you ever would have, even if you never end up applying or getting hired to be an SMB trader. And so having said that, we're going to take this conservative $4,000 value for SMB Inside Access. We're going to slash it by over 90% to bring it all the way down to just $297 per month. But that's just the regular price. For those of you who've taken the time to watch this video all the way to now, and thank you, we're going to take this already extremely low price and we're going to cut it down to only $147 per month, which is a 50% discount over the already incredibly reduced price. And that is just a monthly subscription that can be canceled easily at any given time. No commitment beyond 1 month is ever needed. And it only ever costs you $147 a month. That's it. And if you do a little math, you'll see just how ridiculously affordable this is. At over 70 meetings per month, that's around $2 a meeting. $2 a meeting for access to some of the game-changing meetings held by some of the most experienced and elite traders on the street. That's literally unheard of. Even if you're only interested in 40% of the meetings, that's still only $5 a meeting. Any way you look at it, the real-world value you're getting compared to the price is unbeatable. And it's this real-world value that you need to focus on. One losing trade or one missed trading opportunity can cost you hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars. One single trade, one good trade. So if this service helps you avoid just that, it's already paid for itself. But the likelihood is that it'll not only help you avoid dozens of such errors per month, but it'll also help you capture potentially dozens more that you never knew existed, let alone the overall improvement and transformation that can happen to your trading when you're modeling what the true pros are doing and having them push you to greater and greater heights week after week. And so the real world value could easily be in the thousands and even tens of thousands per month. And long term, far more than that. Because remember how we started this video. Our new traders who come in either with no experience or as underperforming independent traders have roughly 20 to 40 times better odds of making it compared to the typical independent trader. Now, of course, such astronomically higher odds will only occur if you were to actually be hired by us. But the next best thing, which could easily multiply your chances of reaching consistent profitability and in less time with less heartache, is to have SMB Inside access to all of our trader development and planning meetings. It's the biggest source of edge we provide as a proprietary trading firm, and most independent traders will ever even know such an added source of edge could exist for them. And in saying that, you should now be seeing a Get Instant Access button appearing below the video on your screen. And if you don't see that, you may have to get out of the full screen mode. But when you do see it, go ahead and click it to get immediate access to SMB Inside Access at this one-time special price. And that will open up in a new window for you. So don't worry, you're not going to lose this page if you click on it. You'll still hear me speaking. But just to show you what you'll see when you click that button, it'll take you to this page, where the first thing you'll see at the top of the page is a countdown timer. As I mentioned, this offer is a one-time event only for those watching this video. And since we want only serious, decisive traders who want to succeed badly attending our meetings, the timer is set to 1 hour. And so after that expires, you won't be able to access this page anymore to get the special offer. At that point, if you later decide to join straight from our website, it'll be at the regular price of $297 per month. So obviously, this is the best time by far for you to sign up if you're serious about your trading and finally reaching consistent profitability, especially since you don't have any commitment beyond that 1 month. It's a $147 investment that has the potential to pay for itself hundreds of times over. And so below the timer and below the description of what you're getting with this offer, you'll see where you can enter your information. And once that's all filled out, then click the complete order and get instant access button to process it. And that's it. Very simple. Once you do that, you're going to get an instant email with confirmation of the purchase and receipt from us, as well as a welcome email that gives you your login info so you can access all the live meetings and the on-demand archive of all the recordings right away. So go ahead and do that right now before it's too late while we wrap up here and give you your end of video bonus cheat sheets that we promised you. Let me share a hard truth about trading that I hope you consider carefully. If you're not seeing the results you want as a trader, then you have to make a change. Change can be hard, but if you're not where you want to be as a trader, you have to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, said Albert Einstein. If you're not achieving the success you want as a trader, you have to change things up. You have to be better. You can be better. And at SMB, it's precisely our job to make you better. That's what we need to continually do as a firm with our own traders, or we won't thrive in today's challenging, ever-changing markets. And as part of SMB Inside Access, that's what we can also do for you. So I'm making the assumption that you're ready to change and can not only easily see the value of what we're offering here, but that it is blatantly obvious to you, especially at this honestly ridiculously low price. You'll see the price not as a cost, but an investment with a measurable value. One that not only has the potential to cut down your learning curve dramatically, but which can make the journey much more profitable and fun. And isn't that why you're in this business of trading to begin with? You're not in it to struggle endlessly. You're in it for the joy of the game and strong results. And that's the bottom line. And results are what we do. It's what we're known for. It's what our entire firm is founded on and what has kept us thriving for nearly 20 years across countless varying market conditions. There's a mural we commissioned that hangs on the walls of SMB in our Midtown Manhattan office that reads, "You were meant to do something great." The question I offer you today is, do you want to make that a reality? Because today, you're being offered the chance to do just that. It's a rare opportunity for an independent trader to get, and it's yours for the taking. The only real question is, will you? If you already know the answer to that, you know what to do. Do it for yourself, do it for your future. And with that, we'd like to thank you for watching this video. And for those of you who take the opportunity and join SMB Inside Access, we're super excited to see how much and how fast you can grow as a trader. And before we sign off, let us make sure you receive the bonus we promised you. You just go to this URL appearing on your screen, smbu.com/bonus sheets, to get your 3 cheat sheets. That's smbu.com/bonus sheets. Thank you so much for watching this video. From all of us at SMB, train and trade well.